Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you, man?
Your mic is muted.
Oh, my mic was muted. How are you, man? Welcome.
Hey, nice to hear from you, bro.
Yeah, it's been some time. I'm actually very happy that we're able to do this event because I've been trying in the past weeks, but not everybody had the game. Maybe some people wanted to get used to it, so we didn't get too many people. We don't have that many right now as well, but uh, it's still a good point to start. And this league actually
Uh,
took part in UFC 5. I don't know if you I don't know watched any streams or heard about it or.
no, I was barely active. I think I played a lot of UFC 5, but I was not active in any of the leagues. Like the last time I was doing it was back in 2024 before I came. In fact, 2023 before I came to Dubai. So it's been quite a while since I've actively competed in an online event.
Competed. Yeah. Well, it's good to have you back. Also from this commentary position as well. I actually needed somebody to help out, so I'm glad that you offered your help. And
No, again. I was. I, Normally, so the schedule that I have over here, like if the events around this time, like 9, 10, because it's 9 p.m. where I'm at right now, so
Mhm.
it works perfectly for me because unlike 6 years ago, it was I would pull up all nighters. I would be up at 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning. I don't think it works for me now.
Yeah, yeah, I get it. I want to tell you a little bit, and also for everyone that's watching or will watch this stream, just a little bit of history about the league. So in UFC, you probably remember that I used to have a league since like 2018. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
but back then, apart from one league, well, apart from ESFL and whatnot, there was one league. It was Cage Rage, and later on changed its
Yeah.
name. That you were also part of the staff, was kind of the only one that was doing live events, and
Hmm.
I actually switched to live events as well in UFC 5. We managed to have like I think 20 events in total.
That's nice.
Yeah, it went pretty well. It was actually something different. We did it on the simulation mode, which was like no HUD, more stamina consumption, more damage. It was definitely a cool experience. We even had
Uh-huh.
Ed Parker at one point as a special guest. It was a great event, and yeah, we managed to make a little bit of identity here with this particular league. Like we have a couple of things that are different.
Hmm.
Part of them mentioned on Discord as well in the rules. Like for example, champions are not going to be able to be selected today. They will be selectable only by the league champion, and I am planning to do tournaments each time. I prefer tournaments over a regular card because I feel like in a tournament everybody's got a chance to become champion, right? So it's not just like
Hmm.
a title fight. Like in a tournament, like I start from here. If I beat everybody, I'm gonna be champion today. So there won't be any of the like I have to win 3, 4 fights over the next weeks to get a title shot, right? You can get a title shot today. So I like that dynamic. So that was one thing with the champion. We're also not doing mirrors. This was part of my concept since the early days. I don't really like the idea of mirrors. I like to see people using different fighters and different with different strengths. And another interesting thing is that one player will pick first, and the other player will pick second. But it will also have the ability or partial ability to select the weight class. What we
Mm.
basically have is we have a wheel. I'm going to show it right here. Um, we spin the wheel, and then we have a couple of weight classes. So, for example, we have women's, we have fly bantamweight, we have featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, and light heavyweight, heavyweight. And that player will have to choose one of those weight classes. So, because I felt that choosing the weight class is still a powerful perk. And if you have all the weight classes at your disposal, then you can obviously pick something that would be more comfortable to you. But if you have this limitation, then it's a little bit more fair. Um, with that being said, you are actually the first match of tonight. I'm really sorry that I
Right.
had to. Yeah, I had to put you first. You're going to be facing Jordan or Ray G. We're going to call him by his ID. Ray G is gonna
Hmm.
be left side, red corner. You're gonna be blue corner, which means that you're
Hmm.
gonna get to pick the weight class, and we're gonna do that actually right now. I'm going to spin the wheel,
Hmm.
and
I I'm not looking at the stream right now because I'm connected to the call, but you
you
can guide me through.
yes, you have to believe me, yeah? I'm not
Sure.
yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be welterweight or middleweight. So please tell me which one do you want to choose?
Let's go welter.
Welterweight. Okay, so Reiji is going to pick the first fighter, and you're not allowed to pick the same fighter as Reiji in welterweight.
Got
Yeah?
it. I'm just waiting for the invite, and I think as soon as that's there, we are ready to go.
Okay. Is there any communication on Discord on that? Have you managed to get in
Let
touch?
me just hit him up. Where
Yeah.
is Chandru? It's
Are you gonna stream?
Yeah. I'm already streaming.
Oh, okay. Can you please send me the link on Discord?
Sure. One
Thank you.
second.
Thank you very much.
It's, I'm not sure why the the link came out pretty funny when I posted it on the server.
Yeah, it was
But
a
hopefully,
Twitch link, right?
yeah, it's a Twitch link. One- in the meanwhile, if my opponent is listening, please send me the invite. My gamer tag is in the signups
Yeah,
because I'm wearing multiple hats today, so it's a little bit of a bother. But
yeah.
hope everyone's
It's all
cordial
good.
today.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, it's coming out with, I don't know. It's not a link. I mean, it looks like a
Yeah,
link, but it is.
I'm a little surprised why that's the case. Let me put this on the browser and then pick it back up. Maybe that's how
Okay, okay.
it'll work.
Or yeah, maybe I can do that too.
Oh, I know what's the problem. Uh, there is a space in the text.
Okay. Put it back when.
Mm.
Okay. In the meantime, I will copy your PSN.
Excellent. Found the link finally. Sorry for the troubles.
No
I'm
worries.
a little bit rusty, but what I'm making up in rust, I'll make up in the excitement for calling tonight's fight. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, should work now.
Okay. He says, "Give me a minute." All right. Here we go.
Ah, so while this is happening, I would love to get some insights from you or anyone in the chat about what your thoughts are, initial thoughts on UFC 6, because it's just been a couple of weeks since the game has been out. And I think it's mostly received very positively, which is a great sign because uh, just being a part of this community for better part of 10 years, you know things can go south very easily if the game isn't good. So I'm liking what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah. Um, yes, it is. I wouldn't say it's a lot of hype. I mean, it is definitely a step in the positive direction, and I think the reason for that was basically personalizing the fighters. So that made everybody more interested in how this fighter plays and how this fighter plays. And I have to say, for some of the fighters, they made them very accurate. And I'm not even talking about not talking about the Alex Pereira or Max Holloway, like the fighters that were in the studio and mocapped. I'm talking like somebody like Bobby Green, for example. If you go in the game and play Bobby Green, he's going to be exactly the same as he is in real life. Of course, in with game limitations. But I think that was the main selling point of this game. I also think the game is faster, which for me is a very big plus. I couldn't stand the sluggishness of the game in previous editions, especially in the heavier weight classes. It was very noticeable. So the game is faster, is snappier, and I also like the possibility of comboing. Like you can combo, you can string a lot of attacks together without being very limited, but at the same time you have to be careful so you won't get countered. And also a very big plus for me is that right from the start, um, the stamina is in a good place. The stamina is in a good
Mm,
place. If you're reckless, if you get hits at the body a lot, if you whiff, your stamina is going to go down. It's not as punishing as it was in UFC 3, for example, which was more realistic, uh, but it's still noticeable. And from a competitive standpoint, is really good because that was the problem in the previous two games. Stamina wasn't, it was too abundant. It favored pressure fighting, and basically whoever threw more combos was winning the fight. Uh,
that's actually pretty fair, to be honest, because um, and I think credit to EA where credit is due, that in terms of the skill sets of the fighters, in terms of the combinations that they're landing, and more importantly, the reach factor has definitely taken its hold.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that a lot of combinations which people used to spam are not working anymore. So I'm super glad about that. People have to innovate and improvise now.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels. I wouldn't say it's more realistic. I think it's. I think it would be a little bit of a stretch to say that it's still pretty gamey, but
Hmm.
it's more realistic from the fighter's standpoint, like how fighters behave and how and their animations and yeah, I think it's pretty good, and we're in a good place right now. I would say. I see you
Mm.
got an invite. Hopefully we can.
I
Yeah.
No, not yet. I'm still waiting. I was looking at the PSN that he has put in the server. I can't find a fighter by the same name. So hopefully, if he can see me, um, or he has my gamer tag, I would love to join in. In the meanwhile, if the second fight is ready, we can proceed with that. But I'm still waiting for my opponent to just get this sorted because I think if I have to be in the red corner, the invite needs to come from him.
It's not a it's not a must. I can just
Mhm.
it's mostly for like the stream. What's it called? Graphic. But
Uh-huh.
I can just switch. It's no problem.
Because the ID that I see in the signups is not connecting. Like there is no ID by that name of Jordan Warkle.
Yeah, so it's basically the EA ID right now. So it's
Ah,
you have to go
okay. You're
into
learning.
EA. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I'm learning something new. Oh yeah, finally there is a friend request
Oh yeah, yeah.
that is
I
accepted.
thought I saw it earlier. That's why I asked.
Ah,
Okay, so there's the you are friends now, and we'll probably send you an invite in a game, and then
hmm,
we're good to go.
that's awesome. Again, I'll put my microphone on mute when the fight is
Yeah,
ongoing,
yeah.
so you don't get to hear the weird sound effects that I tend to make.
No worries, no worries. I will comment the fight. If you want to mute me as well to focus on it, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, so I'm very happy to kickstart the league in UFC 5 as well. The first fight is going to be Reiji versus Navid. Navid, a veteran of the game. Um, Jordan or Reiji, let me call him by his ID. Reiji was uh, played in a lot of a lot of tournaments in UFC 5. I don't think he won the title, but I do believe that he fought for the title a few times. He's a very tricky opponent. He can strike. He can go to the ground. He has some good submission. Has some good submission games and submission techniques. So I think he's going to be um, a very dangerous opponent here for Navid. But at the same time, I do remember Navid, and I haven't seen him fight in a long time, but I do remember that he was patient, he was composed, and sometimes that's all you need in a UFC match. Yeah, the ping is looking very rough, but hopefully it's going
Yikes.
to, yeah, it's going to be
That
fine.
is not looking good, but yeah, I think this is something where my experience of
Yeah,
telegraphing punches might come into play. But yeah,
yeah.
it's banking on a little too much.
To be fair, I played against Rage a few times, and honestly, I've never really felt a problem. So, Reiji will be selecting his fighter first. Please select your fighter and lock in. You cannot pick Islam, of course.
All right, I'm waiting for my opponent to lock in.
Yeah.
I'll select and I'll exit the call then.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see. Okay, George St. Pierre. Strong start here from Reiji, but honestly, it doesn't surprise me that much. I wouldn't want to say anything because I didn't want to influence the fight. But yes, Reiji was playing George St. Pierre in UFC 5 as well, so yeah. Solid pick from Navid as well, Ian Machado Gary. Long striker with some decent ground game as well. You can start. Oh, I think it's on mute. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I need to just 1 second.
Let's go.
Oh, but I think the PSNs are going to be on the screen. Yeah. All right, here we go. Strong start here from Rage. He needs to be careful. If he swings too wildly, he might lose some stamina. It's also a 5 rounds fight, so there's also a reason for that. In UFC 6, a lot of the fights tend to go to decision, and sometimes the decision making in this game can be quite surprising and quite inconclusive. So we don't want to have players frustrated. We are aware that a fight can go to a decision even after 5 rounds, but we want the stamina management to play a part here, and we're looking to have a finish. Some leg kick work here from Rage, but a couple of the leg kicks were checked, and I think he actually got even more damage than Navid. Shooting for a takedown, takes him down. Yeah, very important to stay calm here. Nice reversal there from Navid. Couple of punches, gets back up. Yeah, he wants to stay on the feet. Flying knee. Nice uppercut there. Yeah, as I said earlier, I remember Navid being a patient fighter. And he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do here. Somewhat of a stronger start there from Reiji. But in the second half of the round, he started to lose a little bit of his momentum. Very good movement here by Navid. Yeah, first round is always for filling out your opponent. Understand their strengths, understand what you can do. It's also an interesting fight for me because I'm going to be fighting the winner of this one. So far, they both look like some serious challenge. Yeah, end of the first round. The beginning of the first round was definitely Reiji's, but Navid has come back, and I think he got a little bit of stamina advantage and some damage advantage in the leg section. Some takedowns were attempted as well. But Reiji wasn't able to do much with them. We'll see. There's still enough to play, enough time to play. we go. They both have the same uppercut animation. That uppercut animation can be make or break because it has range, but it can be very counterable if read. Front kick. Front kicks are unfortunately a little bit weaker in this game compared to the previous iterations. Kick to the body. Goes into clinch, tries to go for a flying arm bar, blocked there by Navid. One thing about an MMA game and the UFC game is that it's a constant knowledge check. And you're going to be surprised at times. Oh, we got a flow boost there from George St. Pierre. George St. Pierre, if I remember correctly, I don't remember the name of the flow boost, but he has faster transitions from the top. Oh no, that was my bad. That was Ian's flow boost. I saw the takedown and I got confused. Yeah, Navid is playing this by the book. Working the body. Oh, nice spinning wheel. Goes for the... Be careful. You might injure yourself. We've seen that... a week ago. Yeah. A good stamina advantage here for Navid. Needs to be careful. Again, spinning wheel kick. Rocks him. Goes for the takedown. Goes into side control. Now is Rage's moment. Again, it's worth mentioning that these players are fighting at 360 ping. So it's definitely a tough situation for both of them. And grappling can be quite interesting because grappling requires reaction. But again, it works both ways. I think in UFC 5 and UFC 6, I think top control and bottom control are pretty balanced. Oh, goes for a spinning wheel kick, gets hit to the body. Yeah, we could see there since the ping is high, we couldn't see the... Oh, his leg is shattered. Switches stance now to southpaw. But it's only early round 2. And if Navid continues to work the kick, the leg kick, he might put Reiji in a very tough position. Goes again for a takedown and he gets a power takedown, power single leg. Eve is here. Welcome.
Ready, John? Ready. Let's go.
Let's see what Rage's game plan is here. His leg is crushed. His stamina is a little bit... below Navid's stamina. Oh, nice head kick. Straight uppercut. Knocks him down. Tries to go for a finish. Goes into flow state. The flow state visuals can be turned off. But to be honest, by the time this update came in, I kind of got used to it and I find it useful to have it. Goes for the uppercut again. Jab uppercut. Goes for the head kick. Knocks him down. Will this be the finish for Navid? You could see the ping there. He wasn't able to react in time. Another knee to the face from the cage. Yeah, Reggie's in a very tough position here. Goes for a question mark kick, knocks him down, and this could be the finish. A couple of punches for Navid, and that's it. TKO for Navid's debut. Subutai is asking, does having an injured leg impact power generation? Indeed, yes. If your leg is injured, your power is diminished. Great question mark kick. And Navid with a debut win. Congratulations. Against a very tough opponent that put him to the test. Reggie with spinning kicks, takedowns, punching combinations, but Navid played this smart and won the fight. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark
Pleb is not only less damage from the leg, it's less damage overall.
declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC
Got 9 people watching this.
welterweight
Quite happy.
champion of the world, the future.
Well, not really a champion, but yeah. Put it here. The prelims, okay. And this is going to be my next opponent very soon. It's going to be a good fight. Luckily, Navid's not very far. Okay. Just join the thing. Wait.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. Congratulations. That was a great knockout.
Yeah, I mean there were very limited options in that fight considering the kind of lag that and the input delay that we had to put through. But props to my opponent, he was able to adjust. But you know what? I think the experience did it for me. His spinning kicks were no joke, but yeah, I think I just had the better in the exchanges. I got damage in the right places, and that paid dividends.
Yeah, Reiji tends to, and this works in his favor and sometimes against him. Today it worked against him. He tends to do a lot of things. He's shooting for takedowns. He's going for leg kicks. He's going for spinning kicks. He's going for punching combos. Like he's a very complete MMA fighter, if you will. Like he's using all the tools in the box, and sometimes he uses them correctly and puts people into very tough positions. But sometimes it can work against him because it can be a little bit chaotic. You stuck to the game plan, work the leg, work the body, worked very well on the ground as well when he had the takedown, so he didn't panic over there. So congratulations. We're actually going to be opponents right after this fight.
That sounds interesting, but I'm very eager to see how you fare against your game opponent. So I'm trying to see if I can see who. By the way, can you confirm who's streaming this one?
Our fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will be streaming it because I'm already streaming the event. But we're not fighting right now. Now we're gonna have Dylan and one second.
No, that's what I was confirming. Who's your opponent? Dylan is streaming this one.
I am not. I'm not fighting right now. There are two.
Okay.
Yeah, two other players that are fighting.
No worries. I'm just trying to open the link on my end.
Yeah, sure, no worries.
Hopefully that would be quick.
Okay.
So while yeah, sorry.
First of all, let's see the potential weight class that we're gonna have. We're gonna spin the wheel. Light heavyweight or heavyweight. Oh, Dylan is streaming. So Cooked will have to pick light heavyweight or heavyweight.
interesting picks. There are some very clear favorites in either of them, but again, it kind of depends on the strengths of the fighters, the game plan that they aim to deploy. And again, I think in a tournament format, nerves can play a huge role.
Yeah. Okay, so there was a link somewhere. Did they send a link or just? I'm just gonna go straight to his Twitch.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the same right now.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, Dylan is gonna be on the left, on the right. Sorry. So Dylan is here, and Cooked is on the red corner. Okay. So I guess we're gonna be heavyweight. Not cooked. Dylan is picking the first fighter. Yeah, they're both from. Oh, by the way, it's 5 rounds, not 3 rounds. We have to change it.
If you can hear us, it's 5 rounds.
Yeah, I'm messaging them right now. I think Cooked sent the invite. Luckily, you can change it in the settings.
So for the fighters that we are going to see in the next one, do we have any insights that you'd like to share with our viewers?
Yeah, Dylan is a brawler. He likes to go in and he likes to start throwing combinations, start to try to finish the fight quick. That's his style of play. On the other hand, Cooked, he hasn't played much in our league, but he's a little bit more technical, a little bit more well-rounded, I would say. Quite of a tricky opponent as well. I remember, I think I fought him once or twice. Quite tricky. I think it's gonna be fun. Also, we were supposed to have another fight, but neither fighter has confirmed, which means that. Oh, not Aspinall. No Aspinall.
Aspinall can't work. You guys have to redo it. This is always a challenge in live events, but guys, please,
Yeah.
you're making all the effort to join in. You're doing everything right. Just follow the rules. It makes life easy for everyone.
Yeah, so this fight is not valid.
The ultimate competitor within his back, and he's taking on perhaps his toughest heavyweight challenge.
I hope they could hear the stream. Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Thank you. If you can exit and re-invite the opponent, already on it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
I understand that whenever you want to do like a different concept, there will always going to be some problems where maybe somebody didn't catch something or didn't pay attention. But I believe in the idea of an identity of a competition, like you do something different, not just people, okay, we log in, we just start playing and that's it. Like there needs to be something that makes fights interesting, you know? And
Absolutely.
and this is one of the perks that the champion of the league will have, which is you can be the only one that can pick champions. If the tournament, okay, Alex Pereira. If the tournament will have some buys, the champion will always get a buy, and so on. So winning the tournament will always grant you some benefits for the
wait
next
for this
tournament.
fight ends right here. Right
Oh,
now.
and we got the commentary on. That's fine.
UFC
Okay.
CEO Dana
That's
had some
Uh,
information.
maybe you can put the stream on mute and we can just work with it.
Yeah, I'll just put the volume a little bit lower. That's okay.
Yeah, no worries. Heavy stand up right from the word go and a knockdown. That is a great start from Alex Bahia.
I'm quite intrigued by Dylan's pick here because Dylan likes to swing, and you can see it here. And John is not that. It's not that type of fighter. John is very technical. You got to use all his. He's not a very good boxer either. Like, I mean, he's decent, but rocks him again. Goes for the uppercut.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think maybe the fact that it's a 5-round fight, maybe it's horses for courses. That kind of approach, but it's clearly backfiring. And speaking of firing, Alex Pereira with all cylinders cooked is really cooking right now.
Yeah, Dylan takes him down. Oh, and he gets reversed.
That will get reversed.
Reversed again.
Yeah, no one thought that he could.
I like seeing that. That shows game awareness.
Yeah, that's the game plan you want.
Because I remember, I think one of the biggest differences between the leagues before this and the leagues now is the awareness that fighters have. They're much more calmer. They don't take pressure easy, and the kind of composure we saw on the ground is a testament to that. Nice. I think he's found his range finally, but eats a straight as soon as I said that. Oh, that question mark kick doing a number. Again, those takedowns are really coming in handy, but you have to take advantage of the position you're finding yourself in.
Oh, goes into mount. This is dangerous. Mount is actually a pretty dangerous position in this game, as it should be, because realistically speaking, mount is one of the most powerful positions you can have.
But here comes the reversal. I think with the fact that the submissions have the submission mechanics have remained the same, a lot of fighters can anticipate what's coming next. Whether it's an armbar, whether it's a triangle, it's relatively easier if you have the experience.
Stamina is pretty much the same. Obviously, Cooked was able to. Oh, and he goes for the armbar, but I don't think he has enough time. Yeah, no. A tough one.
Round.
Yeah, very event-heavy round.
Yeah, I think the way Cook started this round, it looked like he would take Dylan out pretty quickly. But testament to Dylan's efforts here, he was able to take the ground to the ground, got those question mark kicks in towards the end. So definitely a round for Pereira with those knockdowns. But is this the turning of the tide in this round? Let's see.
Oh, yeah, risky move. Gets hurt.
Yeah. That was high risk, no reward.
Got the body, and that's it.
Yeah.
This is Alex Pereira
That was.
in UFC 6.
It only took. Exactly. It only took one mistake by John Jones with that spinning kick to the body that didn't connect, and paid a very, very heavy price for it. Congratulations, Cooked. You move on to the next round.
Yeah, that's a very risky move, and considering the fact that we haven't heard from our other two players, this is potentially landing Cooked directly into the title fight. We still have to see by the end of our fight if the other two players, Jake and Spooky, were supposed to be here as well, but they haven't clocked in. Yeah, Cooked might have earned, and I think in style might have earned a title shot here. But until then, we are going to have a fight. We're not going to have a commentary for this one, but we're going to let the how do we say it? We're going to let the punches speak. I will send you I will send you an invite, and but first, I mean, you have your Twitch is live, right?
Yeah, my Twitch is live.
Okay, I'm just going to put it on. And after that, I'm going to go into the game, send you an invite. Oh, first we need a weight class, sorry. You're going to be deciding the weight class. Okay.
Okay, so you need to spin the wheel. I will trust you
Yeah.
again.
Okay. It's again light heavyweight heavyweight. Um, which one is gonna be
Light heavyweight and
heavyweight? Light heavyweight and heavyweight.
okay. I think I will take the risk and go heavy.
Heavyweight. Okay. Awesome. All right. I'm going to put your Twitch on the stream. Let me put the names first. Um, Okay, I'm putting your Twitch on the stream, and now I'm going to disconnect my audio because I'm going to put it on PS and send you an invite, and then we can start fighting. Okay?
No worries.
Okay.
I will pick up the mic for the time being. Again, I think this last fight puts Cooked in a really good position because he is going to get a lot of insights into what both the opponents are doing. And while I'm waiting for my opponent to share the invite, we, yeah, I think for everyone who's watching the stream, we would love to have some feedback for Ignite. It's, again, a league that has come together from the efforts of uh, our main boy and what he's been doing for the longest time, at least since UFC 5, is phenomenal. And if we have the community that we seek to have with UFC 6 and the kind of gameplay that we're seeing right now, I think this is going to be a really, really great thing to come a few months down the line. So I believe my opponent, my co-commentator, is setting up the stream, not the stream, but the fight on his end. So whenever he is ready, we are ready. I hope all of you on stream are also ready. All right. So I think it's my cue to go on radio silence for this fight as well. Yeah, for some reason, I'm still unable to mute the call. I hope Venator is able to lock in. Or maybe he has sent me the EA invite. Yeah, that's going to take some getting used to. Crossplay is a great addition to this game, but yeah, still figuring out how that works. Well, I have the invite now. I've accepted it as well. So now hopefully we can get a few games in or the game in till our opponent figures out.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, John!
Hey,
Good game.
good game, brother. That was fun. I wish I could keep that fight on the feet. I thought I was doing fairly okay there. But yeah, John Jones is John Jones.
Yeah, and to be completely honest, um, that wasn't necessarily the complete game plan that I had. But to be honest, I found it quite difficult to adjust to the ping.
Hmm.
I felt like everything was. Um, I couldn't be very sharp, so I just kind of relied more on my defense and on my grappling. The grappling was okay. I didn't feel the ping that much there, but it was pretty much a. I mean, Volkov is faster, is sharper, so I had to take the fight to the ground. I think you did a good job defending on the ground. You defended the submission really well at one point, uh, where I thought I had it locked in. There was another arm triangle,
Hmm.
and you almost caught me when I shot a takedown. You throw a knee, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get knocked out." By the
Yeah, because I think in this game the knees have been significantly nerfed. That was one of the tools that I used in UFC 5. That being said, in terms of the ground game, I still don't know how to defend arm triangles. I was looking at certain animations, but I think I went the other way. But yeah, that's something you learn on the job, and thankfully we are going to see a very interesting fight because last time the fighter that you've picked is the one our opponent had an advantage against. So I'm interested in seeing whether it's going to be the same weight, it's going to be a different weight. But we are on to the final, I believe.
actually, there was a proposition from the players which I agreed with. This was supposed to be a
Mhm.
single elimination, but we had two players that did not show up. So
Yep.
uh, Jordan, the fighter that you had, and Dylan are going to fight each other,
Mhm.
and the winner of that is going to fight Cooked again. And the winner of
That's fair.
Yeah, and the winner of that is going to be in the title fight. So
Yeah.
1 second, I'll need to set it up. And one more thing, there was another rule um that I forgot to say, but I'm going to say it now. If a weight class category comes two times, it's going to be eliminated from the wheel. So
Mm.
light heavyweight and heavyweight, since we had them already two times, they're going to be eliminated from the wheel. The reason is because we want to keep fights diverse, and we don't want to see the same weight class for all fights. So we're taking it out. So let's see.
Who is streaming this one?
I think Dylan. Let me see what options we have. Okay, from heavyweights, we're going to flyweight or bantamweight, which is definitely fun.
Ooh, this is going to be a lot of speed.
Yeah. Okay.
And I like the ping. It's I think they have 56 or 50, 55 ms,
Yeah, they're
which is.
from the same country. They're all friends. Um, so
And
yeah.
look at that win loss record: 6 wins for Reggie and 3 for Dylan. So
Mm.
these guys should know each other fairly well. Again, tournament setting can throw things in the spanner, and it could be anyone's night. But let's see who tackles the pressure of being in the limelight.
Okay, let me put. So Reggie is left and Dylan is on the right. Not featherweight, bantamweight. Yeah. Yeah, Peter Yan cannot be selected, so Reggie will have to pick his fighter first. And Dylan, second fighter. By the way, I know that maybe it looks like people are not paying attention to the rules or whatnot. It's probably just because we got back after a long time. Trust me, in the previous events, like people had no problems in understanding what they have to do, and it's just natural.
Yeah, I think there'll always be teething issues when you're restarting a league of such stature. So that is fine. I believe we all grow with experiences, and even if there are hiccups, we roll with the punches.
Merab versus Umar. Okay,
Ooh.
very interesting. By the way, I forgot to mention something. We have a thing here in the league, which is one of the things that I'm most excited for. If you get 20 knockouts or 20 submissions, you get a black belt. So whoever reaches,
That sounds right.
yeah. So you already got a knockout on your record. You need 19 more to get a black
Yeah.
belt.
Unfortunately, you deprived me of one, and all right, it's a slugfest right from the word go. And beautiful uppercut by Reggie.
Yeah, these
I
guys
ate a few of those in my fight.
are not losing time at all.
There's very little disregard for your well-being, and
Oh my
Omar
god.
is. Oh wow! As soon as I thought he was out of the picture, he is landing combinations. Yes,
That bar
there's.
fight.
Yeah, it finally it goes to the ground, but had it been a stand-up, which it looks like it's going to be again, this might not go past the third minute.
Thing is, you can actually throw a very good volume of strikes if you hit your opponent. If you actually hit your opponent,
Yep.
the stamina consumption is minimal, which means that you can still have very good volume, but you have to be precise. So you just can't swing recklessly and hope something's gonna happen.
Yeah. By the looks of things, they're both throwing four-punch combos, and the first one misses, and the other three connect. So, not sure what I make out of that, but yeah, finally the strikes are getting more diverse. Some to the body, some to the head. We've not seen a lot of kicks except for one switch kick by Omer earlier.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, finally, yes. The moment I said it, we see two kicks back to back. That's brilliant. I don't want to be accused of coaching from the mic, but yeah, I like to see a good fight when I see one. Ooh, crucifix denied. And a nice reversal by Umar. Is he going to take advantage? He was going for Kimura. That got denied as well. Are we going to see a posture? No, side control reversed into a half guard. All right. Elbows to the face, and now
I'll be right back.
a sprawl. No worries. In sprawl position, I think after the first half of the fight, we thought it was going to be exciting, but now we're seeing both fighters a little more defensive in their approach. Heavy-handedness of the striking realm has been abandoned for a very patient ground game. I like what I'm seeing. Again, another reversal. Full mount. 9 seconds to go. And we see yet another reversal. This round had pretty much everything except for head kicks. Good fight round. I'm not sure how this round would be scored. Maybe in favor of Merab because of the takedown efforts and some volume striking. That was the switch kick I was talking about. But yeah, for everyone who's watching the stream, I'd also love to know your thoughts on what you've seen so far in this round.
Okay, let's go.
Keep us posted. All right, both fighters trying to find their range. Fight has to be started back up on the feet at the end of each round, and looks like both fighters are trying to take any advantage they can in those positions. Not for long. Takedown. Into full mount. This could be promising, but nice defense from the bottom by Merab. Oh, Reiji gets the submission attempt. That's a Kimura that was abandoned for some beautiful head strikes. Yeah, Omar might be compromised a bit. But I don't think he took a lot of damage there. Could have been far worse. Yeah. You can tell these guys know each other really well. Oh, head kick blocked. Now Dylan throwing heavy strikes. I'm not sure if that has gained a lot of benefit for him, because when I look at Merab's stamina, he is definitely a slight favorite there, and he gets the takedown with the flow state. He's going to take advantage of that flow state. Nice blocks. 3 punches, all from the same hand. That could be costly. But a beautiful denial from the top. Sets up another ground and pound opportunity. Nice strikes to the body and to the head. Denied yet again. Omar needs to be careful. But in fact, more than careful, he actually got in a very advantageous position. Beautiful reversal. Full guard. Revenge time. Those are some really neat strikes, but gives his back to Merab.
I am back.
Is Reggie going to use? Hey, hello. You've missed some very intense action. The ground game has been very, very exciting. Now we see an armbar attempt. Omar's stamina has given way. But no, that was denied. And
No, he got it. He got the sub.
he got it. Yeah. Like they say in wrestling, didn't get all of it, but he did get something.
Alright, so we're getting close to the end of round 2. Reiji with the wrestling pressure, as obviously as Merab would do. It feels, I mean, it looks to me that Dylan picked Umar not because he plays Umar, but because he wanted to have a counter to Merab's wrestling and pressure, which is obviously a sensible choice, but that can prove problematic if you're not very used to the specific fighter. It's always a tough call to make. Like, do I pick somebody that I feel it's going to be a good matchup, or do I pick somebody that I'm comfortable with? Maybe he's comfortable with Umar. Maybe I'm just talking nonsense, but that's how it looks. Oh,
Yeah.
nice counter.
By the way, I also had a proposition, but since these two guys are fighting, because I've defeated one of them, the winner of this fight, maybe I could play and then. But I don't know if that's going to extend the tournament a little longer than planned. But I would definitely would like some action if there's possible, if it's possible. Anyways, that was very, very reckless by Merab. Should not have done that.
I think it's pretty fair what you're asking, and yeah, we're gonna do that. So the winner of this fight is actually going to fight you, and then the winner of that fight will be facing Cooked. Cooked has already won his place in the semi-final, so we're gonna do that. It's a little bit like a double elimination.
Yeah, I think losers bracket is how it is.
Yeah, it's okay. They got the second chance. I think it's fair for you to get the second chance.
I appreciate that. In the meanwhile, the armbar has been achieved, but no, it hasn't. For a second, it looked like Omar had got it, but some nice denials from the bottom. We didn't see that much in the fight that I was having against Mira, but I think that might be down to the connection that both of us were intertwined in. Those are some really neat combos by Mirab, as Dylan is eating those uppercuts like pancakes on a weekend. Ah, beautiful spinning kick to the body. And a head kick. Two head kicks, but the other one blocked. And we're seeing some. Oh, he is rocked. He is in all sorts of trouble. Head health, stamina. Nothing's looking good. And that whiff was costly. Could have been more dangerous, but that's not the case. Yeah. I think there's a lot of respect in this fight, considering the distance both fighters are maintaining when they're not engaging. Oof. Not sure why the delay in landing that takedown, because the stamina was gone, but I think that's the end of the round. Maybe that was a smart thing to do. What do I know?
Yeah, I think this is. I don't remember if your fight went past the third round. Probably, I think not. I think it ended in the third.
I think it ended in the second, actually.
Oh, I see. So this is the first time when we actually take advantage of the 5 rounds fight, and this is a good example on why we selected this format, because nobody has been finished. They're both pretty okay. A little bit more stamina advantage here for Reiji, but we want to see who finishes the fight.
Yeah. Yeah, for the amount of action we've seen right from the word go in this fight, it's been pretty interesting to see that they've both recovered pretty well. Um, in terms of head health, it looked like it can go to a 5 round decision. Or Murab takes the back. But Omar gets the top position there. All right. Full guard mount. Stands the fight back up and gets the advantage. Ooh, heavy takedown there. Sweeping double leg. Arm triangle. Did not work, and Merab on top now. Again, this is reversal galore. Both fighters knowing each other fairly well. Omar needs to be careful. He doesn't have a lot of stamina to work with, so if he gets denied, he is at risk of catching a submission. All right, ground and pound. Not for long, another reversal. Reiji is hammering. And he has the stamina advantage right now. What are we going to see? He's going for half guard. I think that was actually reversed from the bottom. Yeah, body is not looking good for Dylan right now.
Yeah, this match, but the
Yeah,
fight is not over.
yeah. I think this he needs a moment of brilliance right now. I don't see that coming from the ground. Maybe this fight needs to stand back up if Omar wants any advantage. And I think for Mirab, it's more the same. Whatever he's doing, it's working. Ooh, that head kick was clean. R-
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
we got the first knockdown.
Oh,
Are
he
we going
gets
to
his
see a
back.
finish? No. Gives the back, but I think not enough time to do anything with it. Nice. This feels like a 5 rounder, like a proper 5 rounder. I know we are in the fifth round, but it has been pretty pacey. I mean, it kind of feels like a fight that would be uh, that should have been the case in their real life fight, not as dominant one sider as we saw. But yeah, as advertised.
You ready, Joe? Good. Let's go.
Yeah, I think Mirab needs to not engage where he doesn't have to pick his shots. But I don't think that is the Reiji I've come to know. He likes to press forward, take the fight to the ground whenever the opportunity presents itself. Nice head movement by Reiji, but a beautiful uppercut by Dylan right there. Ooh, eats a heavy blow to the body, but gets an
Oh,
uppercut, returns one, misses the head kick. All action, fifth round. Beautiful head kick by Omar.
we got an amazing fight here. Beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, dropped with the left hook. This is a really good fight. Possibly fight of the night. Definitely. I think so far this has been pretty competitive. Oh, beautiful uppercut. No TKOs there. All knockouts. Dylan with the win. Merab gets the job done. And looks like I will be sending an invite now.
Yeah, to Reiji.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, that performance is definitely playing in my head now.
Congratulations. Thank you very much to Dylan.
My stream is on, so if you want to
Yeah.
stream it,
Yeah, 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 in a second. I'm just typing something. Uh, all right, so we're gonna see a rematch here between uh, we kind of made a little bit of a hybrid tournament here. Um, Not exactly a double elimination. It's just that we had some people that did not show up, so we put people that lost their first fights in that match, and um, we're also gonna have Navid fighting as well because he has definitely earned his he earned the right to fight again, and the winner of that is going to face Cooked for a title eliminator fight. Let's see, Navid. Oh, I wasn't streaming. Navid
No
is
worries. We need to know the weight class options and who's selecting.
yeah. So you are going to select the first fighter. Reiji is going to select the weight class and the second fighter basically. Let's see if something repeats itself here. If there's a oh, we're gonna have a rematch, and we're also gonna remove these weight classes. We're gonna have a rematch at welterweight or middleweight, but this time Reiji is the one that is going to select the weight class. So let's see.
Yeah, he has to inform me so I can change it in the stream, or you can let me know which one he's decided.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is the lag looks. Oh, sorry, the not the lag, but the connection looks pretty stable for like it's not really moving around much.
Yeah.
And I think I just fixed it.
That's good. Um, it's more important to be stable than
Yeah,
the delay itself.
that's true. Do we have a pick?
Rage is not answering.
Mhm. Let's see.
He's in the lobby, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But see, because I made the server, he can't pick the weights. It would have been easy if that was the case, but no worries. I just switched to middle, maybe to wake him up.
Yeah, maybe he's doing something.
I think he is composing himself.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah, maybe.
maybe for future events, maybe we'll just gonna spin the wheel and see what weight class we get. Uh, just
Yep.
to speed things up a little bit. But anyway, we need him to fight, so we're still.
In the competition calls, Dylan says that Reggie wins this easy peasy. I beg to differ, but sure. Let's go with that.
Yeah, we'll see. It was a pretty close fight the first time. I think you edged it through experience, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I can only run so far with experience, but what if my skill catches up to my experience? That would be a dangerous proposition for anyone. But yeah, I'm also interested in knowing how my opponent has grown since his last fight. But we need him to respond first.
Yeah, I mean, he did get probably a morale boost after this fight, especially since it wasn't a quick fight. It was a 5 rounds fight. He pretty much
Absolutely.
dominated the fight. He got a nice knockout. He was pretty much dominating the striking exchanges and also the grappling exchanges as well.
All right, so he says
Middleweight.
middleweight. We have a response. Okay, so
Yeah, you are going to
there are
pick
some very
first.
Yeah, yeah. There are some very obvious picks that I could go with, but why should I go for the obvious when I can go with this guy,
Oh, Bobby Knuckles.
Bobby Knuckles? Oh no, this is not gonna end well for me. Anyways, I'm gonna mute.
Yeah,
I'll check you guys at the end of the stream.
yeah. I'll see you. See you immediately after. Here we go. A fight that took place in real life as well, ended pretty fast as a win for Hamza. Something tells me that it's not going to be the same here. I feel like Navid will be able to take the pressure that Reiji is going to bring with Hamza, and there's a pretty clear advantage in striking as well. So yeah. There's a thing, of course, with some exceptions. In this game, the fighter can't really do the work for you. So, for example, even if you play a fighter that is not a grappler, but you are a better grappler than the person that is using a grappler, you will out grapple them quite decisively. Of course, there are some exceptions with some fighters that can be quite difficult to deal with, even if they're in some less experienced hands. But what I'm trying to say is that in the first fight, grappling was pretty even. So even though Reiji has a grappler here, I think exchanges are still going to be pretty even. Anyway, let's focus on the fight. Reiji seems to be a little bit more composed this time, having lost the first match against Navid. We're going to see a rematch here. The winner of this fight will be meeting Cooked, who looked great with Alex Pereira. And the winner of that fight will qualify for a title match against me to decide the first Ignite UFC 6 champion. Oh, nice uppercuts there. I really like the Bobby Knuckles' uppercut animations. Have a lot of range, but they can also be countered. Also keep in mind that they're fighting at 300 something ping, so he's definitely not feeling great. Nice uppercut. Goes for a takedown. Oh, nice knockdown there. Nice combination. Hits the body with some knees after the knockdown. Yeah. Navid also needs to be careful with his stamina here. But he still has a good stamina advantage and rocked Reiji a few times. But Reiji is fine. Oh, got his body there. I think Reiji was doing something. He was vulnerable. Hits the body again and again. Yeah, Navid, he's feeling it. I'm gonna tell you a funny story about Navid. First time we fought, it was in UFC 3. And I didn't know anything about him, and he actually beat me. And but he looked so good in that fight. I'm not saying that he wasn't good. don't get me wrong. But I actually do remember that it was a women's bantamweight fight. I think he had Cyborg, and I think I had Nunes. But I do remember that the way he fought that fight really stuck with me. Like he fought a very high level fight. I would say first round definitely goes to Navid. Very confident with his striking, worked the body, worked the head, throwing uppercuts. Reiji wasn't able to get too much going. I think he's trying to be patient, but maybe he doesn't really know how to be patient. He knows aggression. So maybe it's a little bit of a conflict, like he's thinking, okay, I need to be patient, but I don't actually like being patient. Oh, and then that's a nice reversal. Going for an armbar there. Yeah, a little bit too slow there for Navid. Submission entries are actually quite important in terms of winning rounds. For example, if the round is pretty balanced, one of those desperate escapes can actually win you the round. Sometimes if you're also winning the striking, oh, that was a nice overhand. Goes again to the side. This could end exactly as the first fight. Nope. Gets back up. Smart from Navid. He wasn't getting that finish there. So instead of just ending on the ground with Chimaev, he just got up. That makes sense. Nice uppercuts again. I think Reiji is definitely feeling the effects of Ping. He's not looking as good as he looked in the first, in the previous fight. But you know, it is what it is. Oh, got his body. Navid has him in a corner here. Oh, goes for the uppercut again. Denies the takedown. Yeah, Navid is in a great position. And I think Navid did really well to claim his spot here in the tournament, because we kind of we bent the rules a little bit here in this tournament. With it was a single elimination, but we gave some fighters a second chance because some others did not show up. So obviously Navid definitely deserves his shot. Oh, but after this fight, then it's basically no more second chances. We're just gonna go. Oh, gets his body, gets his head, goes to the head again, knocks him down. Will this be a finish? Goes into mount. Oh, and he goes for the hook there, parried by Hamza. Nice straight. Mount attempt there from Navid. Yeah, Navid has this in the. It's actually looking even more dominant than the first time, and I have to say, considering the fighter picks, I'm surprised. I would have seen Navid more on the defensive side here, but he's actually pushing the pace, and Reiji has run out of ideas. And I want to tell you something, not necessarily as coaching or advice, but just as a general thing. The way that you can get back into a fight is exactly by playing it slow, not trying to catch. Oh, again it gets hurt. Trying to compensate through big moves or desperately going to the ground or something like that. Just taking your time, winning exchanges. Oh, and it goes into crucifix now. This could be dangerous. Oh, nice one. Veteran move there from Navid on the crucifix. Oh, nice reversal on the guillotine. Gotta take your time. Make the stamina difference a little bit smaller. Get some damage in. It's still round 3. Sometimes you catch your opponent also being a little bit reckless. Oh, nice head kick. Goes to the body, goes to the head, flatlines him. Needs 2 more punches, and that's it. Even more dominant this time for Navid, who comes back from the dead and will be fighting the scary Cooked. Cook looked really scary in the first fight. So we'll see what's gonna happen in the second in his second fight. Let me get the Navid is already here.
Hey, that was fun.
Yeah,
I think I've
congratulations.
thank you for that. I think with Bobby Knuckles, he is my go-to guy at middleweight. So not a lot of people know that, and I wanted to use that to my advantage.
Yeah.
But I guess the secret is out now.
Yeah, that was actually very good. Unfortunately, you won't be able to use him again because the welterweight and middleweight weight classes have been eliminated from the pool. And now you're going to face a pretty serious challenge. Cooked. He looked great in his first fight, and but you do have the ability to get into a title fight and maybe even get another rematch against me. Uh, but first, the fight against Cooked. Um, he is going to pick the
Let's.
first fighter. You are going to pick
No
the
worries.
weight class.
Yeah, no worries. I hope he can send me the invite because I've just exited the menu. Maybe I can find him.
And
What's this?
we are going to have women's divisions.
Ooh,
Women's
that is.
divisions. Yeah. Um, you
I'm just
can pick.
sending Cook my PSN.
Yeah, you can pick women's strawweight, women's flyweight, and women's bantamweight. Obviously, you cannot pick
Mm.
the champions in those weight classes. So no Mackenzie, no Valentina, and who's bantamweight champion now? Kayla, and no Kayla. And that's a little bit funny because apart from Valentina, in strawweight and bantamweight, we have all the other killers that can be selected. So not selecting the champion here is not necessarily a problem. So
Mm. That is true because they're absolute killers in the women's divisions. I think you just have to be very careful with your pick. All right, I think I have the friend request from K1 Cooked, which I've accepted.
okay. First of all, tell me what is the weight class that
I'm gonna go strawweight.
strawweight. Okay, nice. Women's strawweight. Is he going to invite you?
Yeah, I've just joined the second.
Okay, right. So cooked is on the red corner. You are on the blue corner, and this is a title eliminator fight. Winner of this one will be facing me for the title.
Ooh, that ping is scary. 426 right now. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I think this is part and parcel of international competitions. But that's why I always, I think towards the end of 2023, I was better off being on the microphone than on on online tournaments. But that being said, I miss competition. I enjoy whenever I have the opportunity to compete. I'm very thankful that in UAE there's a very nice competitive scene. Some of the top 100 players are here, and I've played with them in person in the last couple of weeks. So hope to bring some of them. Maybe I'll bring some of them over here, and then I can have some nice pings in competitive environment as well. Okay, the weight is women's straw weight. I've already said that. I've also written in the chat.
Yeah, women's strawweight. So he is going to pick first, and
Yep.
you are going to pick second. He can pick Mackenzie. So, but there are some other options as well, like Wei Li, um, Joanna. I think I'm not sure if Rose is still in strawweight.
Rose could be because I think that's where she lost her title.
Tatiana Suarez. Oh no. Looks like he might go back to Whaley.
Or if he's going Whaley.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Joanna pick.
Okay, that's actually a great fight, and I was hoping to see this matchup because Wei Li has the power, Joanna has the speed, if you want, and more resilience overall. This we had 2 fights in real life. Good luck, and may the
Thank
best
you.
man
I'm
win.
gonna go on mute.
Yeah. Here we go. Wei Li versus Joanna. Oh, cooked there with already with advanced techniques. They're going for a takedown fake into a hook. This is going to be rough for both of them. Oh, goes for the takedown. Nice. Goes and gets the mount. Oh, and there's a guillotine there for Navid. Oh, it just... Will he get it? Oh my god, I'm getting an ad. I can't believe this. Getting an ad. During the... I'm not sure if he got the submission. We'll have to see when it goes to the ground. Oh yes, he actually got it. He actually got it. I can see it now on the bar. The bar didn't go down much, but props to Navid there getting the desperate escape, because that could win the round. Nice mount. Yeah, did some good damage there, but Navid defends well. Cooked with the pressure, but it looks like Navid, first of all, he has a little bit of stamina advantage, and second, he actually got a desperate escape submission, which I find quite surprising, considering the fighter that he's using, which is not a submission specialist whatsoever. I'm not sure if Joanna ever got a. I'm actually quite curious. Let me see if she ever got a submission in her career. Maybe in her early career. Oh. Mount again. One submission win. Oh, in danger here, Navid needs to be careful. Yeah, the mount work is pretty good from Cooked here. But Navid again defends well and actually gets some stamina advantage. Very good round. Yeah, I was right. Submission in the second fight in a local MMA promotion. Rear naked choke. Wei Li, on the other hand, has a few submission wins. She's not necessarily a grappler, but more well-rounded. Yeah, she submitted Carla Esparza in a title fight. Jessica Aguilar earlier on in the UFC. Yeah, and some submissions in her early career as well. Anyway, back to the fight. Yeah, Navid looks fresh. Didn't take too much damage. A little bit of stamina advantage. Got a submission in the first round. I didn't even know how to call him. He didn't get the submission. He got a desperate escape. Yeah, that's probably what it is. But Cook does not give up the grappling. Yeah, the game plan is here, and I think this is a good idea from Cook that he continues to pressure with grappling, because he is doing damage. He is doing damage from side control, from mount. Over the rounds, it could accumulate. He can open up a cut. But Navid is playing this really well. He goes for some kicks to the body, gets the stamina advantage. It's going to be probably harder to do some actual damage on the head. Yeah, you can see that both of them are struggling heavily with the ping. I understand. There's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. If we had a bigger pool here of players, we could definitely... oh, it's an interesting moment. Mount again. Nice block there by Navid. Navid is playing this by the book. That's why. That's what I said about him the first time as well. Like he has experience, and he's not doing reckless things. He's just patient with his defense, and sometimes that's literally enough to win a fight. And also, I think if we don't have like a flash KO or something, this fight will definitely go to the later rounds. Another guillotine. Oh, blocked this time. Goes to mount. That was a smart transition there for... Oh, and he gives up the mount position. Oh, it was the end of the round. Okay, okay. But maybe I think he could have got a punch there in. 2 rounds in. Tough to say. But I believe Navid won the first round. Not sure. It could be 2-0. It could be 1-1. If I were cooked, I wouldn't bank on it. So this round is very important. And if he doesn't get this round, he needs to think about a finish. Oh, took his body there. Oh, Navid is struggling with the ping. Gets him down. This could be a finish. Oh, gets back up. Got his body there. And the stamina advantage now is quite significant, which will make Cook's plan of grappling harder, because you need stamina for grappling, realistically and in game terms. You can still obviously out-grapple somebody even if you don't have the stamina advantage, but if you're fighting somebody that has decent knowledge and knows how to defend, it's definitely a lot harder. Goes for the back mount submission. I also tried one against Navid earlier. Oh, no, he goes for the mount. Oh, gets his back. Sometimes that transition works because it's quite surprising. Round 3. I see the same confident Navid as in the previous fight. Maybe he's not pressuring as much, but he is playing this smart. Oh, it was a little bit careless there for the first time. Just one moment of being reckless with his body, with his hooks, and gets rocked, put into a mount. but gets back into half side, half guard. Half guard. Yeah, gets back up. Will we see? Oh no! Nice tricky reversal there from the ground. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be careful. That goes for the guillotine again. I think Joanna also has armbar and guillotine. I believe that those are the only ones. I believe that in some fights, it doesn't matter if the submission is good or not, just having the option of certain submissions. Oh, this could be interesting. Goes for the armbar. Oh, that was a little bit reckless, I would say, from Navid. Yep. He had the stamina advantage, but he rushed into the submission escape, and I think he lost the round right there. He was winning it. Oh, or maybe, yeah, he actually got this knocked down. What usually happens on the scorecards when something like this happens is you get a split. Some judges were going to give it to the fighter with the submission, and some judges were going to give it with the knockdown. We'll see. Now Navid needs to be a little bit more careful with his defense on the ground. He was a little bit reckless there. It was very close at the end of the round. Rushing the submission escape did not work in his favor. Sometimes it works, but not this time. Again, takes his body. Hits his body. Needs to be careful. I think Cooked has kind of taken notice. Yeah. Takes him down. Oh, nice defense there by Navid. Yeah, I think he's at times he's rushing a little bit his defense on the ground, although he has done great so far. He needs to stay calm. He has a stamina advantage. And Cooked some veteran plays there. Even though he has a stamina disadvantage, he understands the dynamic of fighting on the ground, so he's just being very patient, denying, and forcing Navid into mistakes. And I think the fight is kind of turning into Cooked's favor. Yeah, again, rushed a little bit. That I'm pretty sure with the ping as well, it's pretty hard to do anything properly. Oh, nice reversal there. Gets back up. Close round, this one. Goes for a leg kick. Nice uppercut. Not much damage was delivered, let's say. Sprawl. Oh, takes his back. Mount. Oh, and he gets the half guard. That was a little bit of a gamble, but he got it. Side saddle now. Goes for the backside. Navid is losing a little bit of stamina here. Nice denial. Yeah, so Cooked is doing exactly what I was saying earlier. He's just being patient, waiting for denials. And the stamina is now looking a little bit more even going into the 5th round. And Cooked is actually doing what I was saying earlier, like how do you come back into a fight? That's exactly how you get back into a fight. You stay patient, you take your time, you win small exchanges in striking, in grappling, you bridge the gap between your stamina compared to your opponent, and suddenly you're back in the fight, and it's looking more even now. And if Wei Li's grappling pressure works in this round as well, it's definitely going into probably into a split decision. Navid hasn't landed much damage in the last 2 rounds. In the last round, actually, because in round 3 he actually got a knockdown. Oh, nice takedown defense. Gets back up. Total strikes landed 42 to 41. Pretty low number, but it is to be expected considering the pain. I don't blame these guys. Oh. Navid is looking good in this round. Defended some takedowns, goes for a head kick. And Cook's stamina is not looking great. Thing is, even if you go to the ground, you need to land significant strikes, and landing significant strikes on the ground can only be done, oh, nice suplex, can only be done from certain positions. Oh, gets into side control. Oh, and it gets the get up. Nice from Navid. Very tough to score this fight. I'm usually... Oh, got his body. And this could be decisive. And I think at this point it's maybe going into Navid's. Oh, dropped him again. Uppercut. Yeah, so be careful. Great fight nonetheless. I would have loved to see this fight on a more normal ping, but that's the game we play. Rocked his body. Oh, and the head. Yeah. Navid is looking for the finish, but he's still calm. Needs to be careful. Because at this point, Cooked is looking for that one-punch knockout. Oh! Hit him in the head. Oh! 5 seconds. And that's it. 4 seconds before the end, Navid gets the TKO in a fight that could have gone the other way. I mean, probably this round would have been a 10-8, but going into the 5th round, the fight, I'm actually really curious to see the scorecards. Really curious to see that. Anyway, an amazing win here for Navid here against a very solid opponent. Hopefully we can see the rounds, the scoring.
Interesting.
Wow, 38, 38, 39, 37 for Wei Li. Wow, this fight was going...
It could have been a majority draw. Because I was probably expecting a 10-8 in the last one. So
Yeah.
2 judges had me 2 rounds behind.
Yeah, this could have gone to a draw. So the fact that you got the win 4 seconds before the end, wow, this was a great fight. Congratulations, man. You played really well, striking and grappling as well. Couple of mistakes here and there, but I think because of the ping. But
Yeah, I should have denied about 75% of those takedowns, but you have to make do with what you can.
Yeah, but amazing fight, and you actually secure the rematch against me and a title shot. So we're gonna
Let's
go
go.
at it again.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. Just a few thoughts on this fight. I think him understanding some of the weaknesses that I have in this game and doing really well to see pretty much different aspects of it. He was like I was switching things up with my sprawl, with sometimes with half guard, and I think towards the end he was able to forecast a lot of what I was doing. However, what worked for me, which I shouldn't tell you because you're listening, is I also telegraph what my opponent's going to do because I read patterns, and I think there was some repetition. Maybe if he mixed things up a little with ground and pound, he would have had a much better chance.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Uh, wow, this was an amazing fight, and now that we see the scorecards, and that's why again I think 5 rounds is so good because without 5 rounds after that third round he would have won, and that third round is quite controversial to me because he got the desperate escape in the submission, but he
Mm.
also got a pretty uh, big knockdown uh, if you want. So it's always interesting. Anyway, let's see what the weight class selection is going to be. You are going to be selecting the weight class. I'm going to select the first fighter. We have. Go ahead.
No, no, I'm saying I'm excited to know. And
Hmm.
again, last fight looked a little competitive, but not even close on the ground. Maybe I can switch things up a little this time.
Okay, so it's flyweight, bantamweight. Which one is gonna be
We are going bantam.
bantamweight? Okay, the fight is going to be at bantamweight. Um, you'll have to excuse me for 1 minute. I'm just going to refill my water. Also, giving you a little bit of a time to process everything because you just been in a very difficult fight. And after that, I'm gonna send an invite when I'm ready. I'm going silent.
I've already sent you the invite, so you can just join in whenever you connect.
Um, yeah, I need. I'm probably not gonna get it because I need to restart my PSN because it turned off. So I'm.
No worries.
Yeah,
Just send me one when you're ready.
yeah.
Oh.
First, let me put the graphic on.
Yeah. In the meanwhile, I'm just going to check the stream, see some of the comments that we saw.
Yeah, sure. Oh, Navid is
All
here.
right. So we got the whole South African gang in the chat. Thanks for joining in. I really wish the ping was better because the fights were really competitive. They were a lot of fun.
Okay, there's a little
Maybe
little
who
blip.
knows? Maybe sometime down the line we have good sponsors come in. We can fly you guys, and that's the dream.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now? So I'm putting your stream on. I'm going silent right now, and you're gonna get an invite from me, and from that point we can start. Okay?
We can. All good.
Oh, good. Okay.
Cooked, if you're online and if you're listening to this, that was a great fight, brother. Would love to run it back whenever you want. I think it's also around 11 p.m. my time, which is normally when a lot of people are very actively using content. So even if you want to play a little late, we can definitely run back a few games. And honestly, the ground pressure you possessed in the early game was really suffocating. So yeah, props to you. You almost had that fight. For those of you wondering what's going on, basically, Venator is setting up his connection and the stream. And as soon as we have the invite, we are all systems go for the final fight. And oddly enough, the two commentators for you. Uh, Again, a reminder: we are setting up this stream. We are waiting for the remainder for sorry, my opponent to set up on his end. So hopefully that won't take long. Again, if you guys are still here, just let me know your favorite fights you've seen today. Who's your who's your pick? Also, I think for the next card, I would ideally want to connect to my system. Today, I'm actually doing this entire gig on my phone. So hopefully next time I can really connect my laptop and my microphone. So there, you have higher quality of broadcast. Okay, looks like our names are set on the stream. Maybe it's just a matter of when, then if we get this fight up and running. Again, it takes a lot of different skill sets to be able to run this entire stream while playing. So, mad props to Venator for what he is doing today. All right, looks like no. I thought the invite was here. Never mind. I just saw the invite. I've accepted it, so we're all systems go. Um, it's a bantamweight fight, and let's see what Venator picks. Is he going to go with TJ? Oh, he goes with TJ. Interesting. And for me, I'm gonna go Tom. Let's go. See you guys at the end of this fight.
You good? Good. Let's get it work. Ready? Ready? Okay, let's go.
Attack that cut. Let's go. Get it. Let's go. Get out of there. Separate. Take your space back. Attack that cut for me. Let's go. Keep your nice shot. Beautiful. Keep him there. Now let's really start to clear it up. Keep going. Keep going. 10 seconds.
You ready, Joe? Ready. Let's go.
Watching him make that cut work now.
GG's, congratulations. Venator is the winner of tonight's tournament. If he can join in, we can have a little discussion on the fight. I thought I was doing pretty well again on the feet, but I need to figure out the denials for that arm triangle because that has been to my detriment a couple of times now. But if anything, I've gained a lot of confidence in my stand up in this last game. So props to everyone who's been a part of today's tournament. Yeah, scorecards are telling me a good story, but at the end of the day, it's the decision that counts, and Venator got the job done. I hope there are more tournaments coming our way, so that would be great. I think he is setting up, coming back on the system as we speak.
Yeah. Welcome back. GG.
Yeah, GG's congratulations on the win, brother. That was a fun fight. I mean, I thought I had a decent advantage in the stand up, but I think the ground is a great neutralizer.
Yeah. It was a lot more difficult this time for me to set up the takedown because Dominic is so elusive, and he's a good grappler himself, and you were doing a good job defending it. So, yeah, I felt that I had a little bit of a speed disadvantage on speed and reach disadvantage on the feet, and I was getting caught. So I was just trying to be cautious and not just do reckless stuff. But eventually, I was able to take it to the ground and finish it by submission. Um,
Yeah, I think even with those first two rounds going my way, the fact that you had the stamina advantage and then it paid dividends on the ground, that was very smart.
Yeah, I'm not really looking at winning rounds. I'm looking more at gaining an advantage in either stamina or damage or stuff like that throughout the fight. So I'm not really worried about the scorecards, specifically in a 5 rounds fight, especially. And yeah, I'm the new Ignite champion. So next time I will be defending my belt. I just saw in the Discord that Cooked also wanted the rematch. Unfortunately, he didn't get it this time. But next time we're probably not going to do some like custom bracket, if you will. Um, there was a situation, and obviously now that he lost the fight, he also wanted the rematch. So yeah, next time is probably we're gonna stick to a single elimination event and see how it goes. But I want to thank you for coming in, for helping out with commentary. Congratulations on making it towards the title, because you had to win your way back up, and it's actually a good thing that it happened, because you lost only to me, but you were able to defeat the other guys that defeated the other guys. So you definitely earned the title challenger spot
Yeah,
tonight.
I mean, yeah, again, it was a pleasure joining you. And the fact that we've known each other for so long, and this is the first time we're actually in the same commentary booth speaking to each other. I mean, that within itself was a great experience. As far as me going and coming across you in the final, because I was really shocked to know that you still remember the first fight we've had, and that was
Yeah,
in UFC 3.
yeah,
That you have an amazing memory, brother, because I barely remember anything from that era. So I know what you're capable of. I know your strengths, and you surely delivered on those. I'm pretty surprised myself that I was able to make it to the final, albeit with the connection issues and the great competition we had today. Really looking forward to seeing more of these events. Whenever it's possible for me, I would love to contribute, whether as a form of a competitor or whether as a commentator or both. But yeah, it was a fun experience, and best wishes to everyone who was part of this tournament today.
yeah. Thank you very much. We'll see if this event is gonna be on a weekly basis or on a 2 weeks basis. I'm trying to keep it every week, And also I'm also trying to make it fit in around 2 hours, so it's not very long and too much waiting time. But again, thank you very much for joining in the commentary. Thank you for competing. Congratulations on your performances, and I'll see you guys next time.